to talk about the rain. Have you ever experienced a time with the rain? Yeah. And can you tell me when that was and what happened?
A while ago, and I got wet.
Yeah. So do you know what the rain is made from? Water. And do you know where it comes from?
The clouds.
Yeah. So, was there a time where you were walking and all of a sudden it just rained?
Yeah.
So what happened to your clothes?
They got wet.
Were they really wet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wet.
And what happens in the car when it rains?
It gets wet.
Do you get wet inside the car?
No.
No, you stay nice and dry.
Yeah.
So now, what would happen to your shoes if you went and jumped into a puddle?
They would get wet.
And would they get muddy?
They could get muddy.
Yeah. So today we're going to do an activity where we're going to recreate the rain. We're going to use a strainer and we're going to pour water in the strainer on 3 different surfaces. And you're going to tell me what happened to the water. Alright. So, you're going to pour this water in the strainer and I'll hold the strainer. So what's happened to the concrete?
It's wet.
Yeah.
It's got a puddle.
So if we walk over to the grass, what do you think will happen when you wet the grass the same way you did with the puddle? So what's happened to this puddle?
And it's wet. And it's still a bit like a puddle, but it's got dirt and all that through it.
Yeah. And where do you think the puddle will go?
It looks like it's going into the dirt because I can see down there it's starting to disappear, the puddle.
Right. And now, if we were to go over to a sloped surface like this roof, what do you think will happen to the water if it hits the roof?
It won't make a puddle, it will slide down.
Yeah, let's try. Now when this water dries up, where do you think the water goes? It disappears. Yeah. So, we're going to go back and look at our other puddles and see what's happening over there. To see what's happening with the water. So if we come back to the grass, can you see what's happening with the puddle?
Yeah, it's not wet anymore. It's like gone into the dirt.
Yeah. And when we go back to the concrete, what's happening with that one over there?
It's still very wet. It's not as wet. I mean, it's more wet than the dirt one.
So I'm going to talk to you about what actually happens to the water once it's dried up. It doesn't actually disappear. So what happens with the surfaces and with seawater is it evaporates up into the sky, and it actually makes clouds. That then, when there's enough clouds and enough rain inside the clouds, that the water rains. So then, what's going to happen is this water will dry up and it will go up into the sky in air that we can't see or feel, and it will create a cloud, and then it will come down to the ground. So do you reckon you can find a surface and tell me what will happen when you put water on it?
If I put water on this chair,
What do you think will happen?
it will make a big puddle.
So what's happened to the water?
It didn't make a big puddle. It went down onto the ground because there were holes there. And there's only little bits of water on here, like little bits.
Yeah, so then when that water dries, that water will go up to the sky and create clouds, and then water will come come down to the ground through rain.